if dowry is important or not. Mostly
Dow-
the,
Dowry.
yeah,
Yes,
because
yes.
you know what I observe it the most rural area. I'm not say like northern part of India, like most of the rural area, the Bihar, the UPs, the MP, the Tamil Nadu, Kolkata, the mostly the rural area. It's happened. The the brides are like demands to the dowry. So, are you really agree these things we should like give him to the dowry like 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs with the demands? I think
No, it's in some communities it is a demand, right? But if I talk about our community, there is no any demand, and it should not be forced on anybody. I think this is not it's something which is according to me it's not considered good, to demand something for your son, for your family. And see, sometimes, what we don't know in what circumstances the girl's parents are going, though they are getting their daughter married. Of course, everybody wants to get their daughter married in a good house. But in spite of that, these people have to give so much to the boy's family, So this demanding is not, according to me, it's not considered good, So, but still, this process is going on in some families, So see, girl's father has to do so much, all his life's earning, he has to devote for his daughter, Suppose somebody have like 4 or 5 daughters, just imagine the plight. And every time he is giving dowries and it's so much, hard in this to survive actually in this life. And so everything costs. So yeah, I mean to say it's not easy to give each and every girl, But yeah,
correct.
it is there in some families. And before the marriage, in the engagement also, in the engagement time only, they ask, how much cash you will give us.
I think it should be finished, and I think the the government of India or our the Supreme Court of India have to implement or have to do something like mostly what like the rural area like Bihar or UP, the western side of you know the people they demand or when the boy's father or the brides who are very good in a job like he's a very settled like he's a government job or he's a very good family so they demand and they feel that my son is very very secure and very good job like government job maybe the girl's father give me or give my son lot of cash and lot of like gold so
Yes,
these things are happen in whole people who are from a rural area so I think like this is the most important like government should take action immediately or the Supreme Court of
yes,
India
on this,
take action with those people who are very needy and very greedy people like
yes,
suppose you say very correct only suppose I have a 5 daughter or 6 daughter and I'm a farmer okay so I'm
yes,
a like I couldn't run my family easily okay
yes,
so, so and it is quite difficult
yes,
to fulfill their demand. Like her demand is full of gold and 5 lakh cash. So if he have a 5 daughters, so maybe in future he get to suicide himself. Like he may be in future maybe he corrupted. He will in debt in future because he have to, you know, he have to get married with five, daughter. So it is quite difficult to, uh, the fulfill their demands, I guess.
Yeah. And see all the hard-earned money of that particular man. See, he's earning so hard, and all his hard-earned money in a one go he has to give to that that other family. So it's so difficult. And you well said this. There are suicide cases also. They are in the debt. Under the debt, they're not able to to fulfill that debt. And it's very difficult. So undergoing the pressure of this debt and all that, yeah, they commit suicide in such a plight. When we see these incidents is happening, it happens. In the not in the educated family. I see they're not demanding this dowry and all that. It's happening only in the villages and in the rural areas, you know. But maybe in some other family, because I'm not aware of which family takes a dowry, which not. Because in our community, how much the boy is, capable of like earning the money, whether he's earning good, whether girl is not earning that good, but still we won't ask for a dowry. Whatever you give to your daughter, it is for her only. And nobody will ask, that how much cash you are giving because my son is so much educated. See, they ask the dowry according to the education, according to the, how the boy is earning, according to his, what to say, according to his, what the amount is earning, So
Mm.
according to that, the people ask for the dowry, so, but it should end, I think there are some laws, against this. I'm not aware of.
Suppose I will get to chance in 1 month of prime minister like you, like Alka is the prime minister in a 1 month. So what is the system you will implement those people who demand in a dowry in village or rural area like you?
So they will be punished. If somebody asking the dowry, they should be punished. They should be punished and they should get their son married, not for the dowry, not with the dowry, only the simple kind of marriage, like non-dowry people do it. Like in our society, in our custom, we do have marriages, but without dowry, any dowry, So whatever the girl's father is giving, like any cash or any, what to say, any furniture, that belongs to the girl only itself, not to their, father-in-laws and sorry, in-laws, So I think if I would be a prime minister, I would end this, I would visit the more villages and I would appoint, some what to say, some authorities to look over there who's asking, who's demanding the dowry, and that particular person should be punished, very severely. And yeah, without the dowry, they get married. That would be my concern to see if the couple is getting married without any dowry. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? In nowadays, the things are day by day, very costly. The gold in everywhere, day by day, very going very
Yeah.
costly. The gold price, and as well as the everything's day by day in every year, the price is change, and it is quite difficult. As a man who is a five or four daughter to get married all of four daughter.
Yeah.
So mm, in my point of view, in a village, there's a what should say the commander, the sarpanch or the commander.
Yes,
So
yes. Panchayat
they
is.
they,
Uh,
uh, they make or they made some kind of rules or kinds of like law. So if any person who can be a rich person or who can be educated person or who can be poor person, if anybody demands any kinds of like money or treasure, that in gold,
yeah.
something like that, so we will take action, as well as they can take support of police station or court itself. So maybe the second person, the bride or the son, father, maybe fear to demand money, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, of course, yes. And we never know, in spite of giving so much of money in dowry to the girls, and how the girl will be like, they harass some of the in-law, they harass their daughter-in-laws as well. They don't consider them as a daughter. They think that she is a daughter-in-law, and for that reason she has to work a lot. They will harass that girl. Though she is educated, she has made her father, in debt, and never knows how she's living in that particular family. So some people are harassing also, in spite of having so, and they don't get fulfilled their stomach. Again they'll be asking, something or the other. If the girl's father has given an ample amount of dowry, and still after some day they will be asking something or the other. I mean to say this process will going on, going on asking that girl, now we want. I mean to say the demands never get fulfilled. It will continue. It goes on continue. So every now and then they'll be asking for the something or the other. So now they will tell the girl, now we want a bike, we want a four-wheeler. So tell your father to give this and that. So just imagine the poor father, how can he afford so much? So there should be some legal action, as you mentioned. It's very
Mhm.
necessary to keep it checked. Yeah.
And mostly it is quite difficult, what, like when his daughter and he, went his, like uh, his husband house. They treat like that very harsh, very bad behavior. They if they didn't get money or gold, so when his
Yeah.
daughter or the the husband treats like that very harsh
Yes.
and
Now
very you know bad behavior they
that
does and some cases the girls you know uh, got suicide due to this
yeah,
harassment, I would say. Like they doesn't they do not share their parent, papa or mother. They treat like me, or I am not good, and I am uncomfortable because they doing every day, and they beating me, they harassment me. So it is quite difficult. Mostly the girls they
yeah.
never share their friends and their family. So that is the reason most of the girls I know committed suicide. I see.
Yeah,
So in my point of view, the audience, if your audience to watch this, topic, to watch this session, or my audience to watch this session, please don't do this thing like committed suicide. You have to, if you are in a family, if you are in a society, the girls, facing the problem, please take action in the court or police station in my point of view.
I call them demons, they are demons. They are so wicked, like I can say their demands can never be fulfilled, and they will
Yeah.
harass a girl up to that extent, where she's not able to think anything good. And ultimately, as you mentioned, now she will hang herself sometime. She will commit suicide. So, I mean to say, this should end, It should not continue anymore, because the girls are so much they are facing. And these boys, boys side is becoming greedy day by day. They think they are not able to do something in their life. So they think when my son will get married, that time I can have a rich amount of money, and whatever I want to buy, I can buy very easily. So these are the things which lead them to, to they expect everything from the girl side. So this,
They think that I never earned one time of 5 lakhs or 10 lakh rupees. You know that is the reason they demand 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs because it is quite difficult to earn money in India. 2 weeks or 5 weeks, 5 to 10 years. So they thought that in one time I never earned that kind of money. So that is a the demand. Like I need my son is very intellectual. He's a very educated guy. He's a good job in the central government. So that is the due to this reason they demand to I mean their daughter. I mean their daughters.
Mm. Yeah, I know. So yeah, do we have anything more? Yeah.
Also, I think it will take time. It is not so easy to this. These things will be changed. It will take a lot of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it
good.
actually, yeah, it's not that rampant. I would say it had decreased. Like this thought, of dowry, it has decreased up to such extent, but still it has to be worked. A lot has to be worked on that because I think it should abolish in our country. It should not happen anymore.
Yeah, and mostly you know what Haryana, Punjab, Chandigarh, they are full of demanding. You know, I think grooms like Chandigarh, Haryana, and Punjab. But
Same,
in Kolkata, if you know what, in Kolkata, I never, listen or never any get news like in Kolkata, in a rural area also, they demand. Bengalis are actually very shy and very calm. They never demand any, jewelry or money. I need a 5 or 10 lakhs because my son is working in a hospital because most of the Bengali work in a, good hospital because they be a good doctor. Their
yeah,
dream is want to become a doctor. So I
think
never listen. Like my son is doctor, so I need a 5 to 10 lakhs rupees mostly for my son in Kolkata in West Bengal. They're very calm, I think. But mostly I get news in Bihar, UP, Haryana, Rajasthan, Punjab.
yes,
Actually,
yes, yes. It happens. Yes, yes. According to the package of their son, they ask. The demand is according to the package. How much your son earns? Yeah.
and mostly if they are IPS and IAS, oh my God, they get the lottery.
Then there's no limit. I told you, according to the package, they demand the dowry. Yeah. So if the son is a doctor, he's an IAS officer. So that is
Hmm.
beyond our imagination. Like how much they demand. We can't even think of.
We get the lottery. Oh, I'm IAS and IPS officer, so maybe I will demanding like 50 lakhs or 1 crore.
Yeah, like if somebody is an IAS officer, they will definitely demand like up to crores or something like that. Not in lakhs. Like yeah, they
But why
will.
IAS? IAS is very qualified guy. He's a he's a being person. He's a good personality, educated guy. So why he, as an IAS officer, he demand dowry? It is very you know
He
uh,
himself can earn so much. Yeah. Yeah, he himself is like now liable to. He can earn so much in his life, being an IAS officer. But still, their greed doesn't end. There's so much something to like a great concern. This thing is a very much great concern.
I think the boss is also a lot of pressurized to his family, like his father, his mother, his sister. They give a lot of pressurized to use an IAS officer or IPS. So you should get the demand of the girl's family. I guess it's
Yes,
happening.
yes, yes, yes.
I think. But
And
this is happen, this is not good thing. If you really be an officer, good officer like IAS and IPS, you can earn like crores of money. You can be
yes,
set life. And you can be a good life when you get the job in IAS and IAS officer or IPS. Or it can be Indian Army. Also.
yes, yes, of course. Yeah. So Zimi,
So, okay, I think it's already complete 20 minutes about. So, okay, we should wrap up the session, and I hope so we will meet you again in the second, you know, second topic. And the second topic will be our education system. Okay, I
okay,
hope
fine.
meet you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So you get ready to the second topic is our education system. So
Okay,
thank you, Baba, and take care yourself.
yes, bye. Thank you.